Have you recorded anything for a future release from the tour?
For my stuff?
Yes.
I have some songs that I'm ready to record. The demos are already recorded. I want to do a new record soon. It's just been a matter of finding the time to actually get into the studio. I have a drummer that I really like using, and he's over in Japan now with Uli Roth and did some shows in Russia and France. And getting everybody available at the same time is like lining up the planets in a way. But I've been really busy myself. Recording over in Germany the new UFO record, and then finishing the guitar stuff at home. Now doing this, and I'm out with UFO again. So I have some time off. November 11th is when I get home, and I'm pretty much off for the year, and that's when I want to start on this new solo record.
Definitely, I would like to see a new DVD with you.
Oh yeah, some live stuff.
Yeah, some live stuff, because we only have showtime from,
It's true, it's a
UFO.
good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
What I would like to do is like maybe record songs from a whole tour.
All right.
And then go back and like pick some of the best moments, or even duplicates of some of the songs.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm kind of afraid to go out there in one night and just do it. Like it could be a bad night or something, and I could sound like not so good. But I'm always,
Right, and the new record, the new solo record, Aerial Visions, is amazing. Love the rock and roll vibe of Mustang Shuffle, for example. How did that song come about?
That's a song that I wrote many years ago and just never quite made it on a record, and it's just like a swing-oriented thing.
But it gets you in the mood, as it opens the record, it gets you in the mood.
Yeah, it was a high energy, and I thought it would be good to start a record with high energy.
Yeah, and it's like, the Aerial Visions album, I think, for me, is like more straightforward than, let's say, the previous one, To the Core.
Yeah, To the Core, I was doing a little bit more experimenting with samples.
There's some saxophone, I remember, on To the Core.
Hammer and Hank, or Hurricane Hank, who played with the George Thorogood band for years, and he happens to live really close to me, so it's like he came over to my house and laid down the sax.
It's great. It's
cool
great.
Yeah,
it's cool, yeah.
Yeah, great sound, and added a different dimension, a different feel, and it was a lot of fun to do. Record was a little experimental. I was getting into some techno and stuff at the time, and just always flowing through it.
Yeah, would you say there's more subtlety in your music now than it used to be in the past?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, on the first couple records, it was like really busy and a lot of stuff going on compositionally, lots of notes, and there was always some ballady stuff though. I've always been a ballad writer. Even on the first record, there was The Journey and Beyond the Door. On the second record, there was As Time Slips By. So that thing has always been a part of me too, but it's kind of showed itself more over the years. Actually, I've written more of those ballady kind of songs like Rain than I can put on records, so I've had a whole pool of those at home that I've been using a little at a time because, I can't put too many soft ones on a record.
This is amazing.
Yeah, so I write a lot like that.
You are so prolific as a writer.
Sometimes. It's either feast or famine. Sometimes you can give me a guitar and I can't come up with an idea to save my life. There's nothing, absolutely. And then there's times where the ideas start flowing, and then usually once the flow starts, it's like the floodgates open, and then I almost have too many ideas, and then I kind of have to edit and like censor and filter things, and that can be challenging. That's like a tough part about songwriting.
Yeah.
Is deciding what to use and what not to use.
Great. And the closing track of Aerial Vision, A Million Miles Gone.
Right.
This is just, the mood swings in this song.
Well,
and these compositions are like...
As a person, so it's only...
So, you reveal your character through your music a bit.
Yeah. And with that song, what I really wanted to do, I mean, when I write a song, I don't usually have an agenda or a plan to do whatever. I just kind of go with whatever flows, that's how I write. But with that one, I wanted to do a song that had part after part after part that never repeated any of the parts. It just started kind of softly and kind of built up and went through many phases and many moods, and never came back and repeated a part. And that's the only time I've ever really done that.
How did you enjoy the crowdfunding project?
It was really a cool thing to do. You know, it was a lot of work actually, to be honest, and I was doing a lot of it myself, but it was really cool to have the fans be a part of it.
Yeah, and contribute, yeah.
Right.
And they got the updates of the recording and
Right,
everything,
yeah.
yeah.
And you know, this is the first record I put out on my own label, so it was very helpful for me, and I thank all the people who helped me with that.
Yeah, I'm sure they enjoy it as well.
I hope so.
I heard they did, so that's you know, out of the question. Right. Okay. What about the time you spent with Alice Cooper? Did it shape you musically somehow, or had you been shaped already?
I think I'm always being shaped. I mean, if you're not, you might as well not play music anymore. I'm always being influenced and inspired by different things, different players, and that's what makes it exciting, and that's the reason I want to continue to play music and write songs. So yeah, I mean, that contributed to who I am as an artist, just as playing with UFO has, but just as time has, you know, you evolve over the years, you know, just listening to whatever and just playing and experimenting and trying to go off and explore different directions.
Right. Have you ever thought of your music as used for the film, as a soundtrack?
I would like that.
Because some of the compositions on your solo albums are just fit
Right, yeah.
for the film, for the big screen, you know?
Right, I see where I get royalty statements so I can see that it's played wherever, in a film or at a hockey game
Yeah.
once. You know, things like that. And yeah, I want it to be played everywhere possible.
Of course.
You can
Why
put it-
shouldn't you?
can
Why
put it in
shouldn't?
porno movies, I don't care.
Right. Can you reveal anything about the upcoming UFO record? Or
We did a cover record. The vocals are being done right now. Phil's doing them in England with Chris Sangarides. And
That's
from
great.
what I understand, he has maybe 10 of the songs finished and is going home to take a break, and then he's going back for 3 more. We cut 13. I know at least 12 are going to make the record. And I hope 13 make the record, because now that I've recorded the guitars and gone through that process, there's an attachment. I've become attached to them, and you know, I don't want any of them to go now. And it's funny, when we started, some of the songs were like, in advance, I can't see that working for UFO. Why are we doing that? And some of those ones that I was apprehensive about at first, I've become really attached to, and you know, some of my favorite stuff. So it's just like a lesson learned to be open-minded, because you never know.
yeah, songs are like children, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it was interesting this time to not write anything, you know, just to play somebody else's stuff. But again, I didn't want to just like copy somebody's stuff. So I tried to like, you know, twist things a little bit.
Do it your way, yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Great.
Without ruining the song too much.
Right. What about the Red Zone Rider project? Do you think of coming back to it in the future?
You know,
Because the album was absolutely wonderful.
Oh, thanks.
For me, it was like, you know, rock eclectic. Because some of the songs, like Obvious, the song Obvious,
Right.
for me was like rainbow stuff from the 80s. And let's say There's a Knowing, the song, was
Yeah.
like Uriah Heep.
Yeah.
And it was great, you know, to hear so many styles on one album. And Kelly
Yeah,
Killing's
right.
voice is like sometimes Coverdale, I would say.
Yeah, he's a great singer, and
He
he's
is,
also a great
he is.
musician and a
Yeah.
great songwriter. And I love the songs that he came up with. We all wrote stuff together, and that's one of my favorite things I've done. I really like it a lot, and I would like to do something again in the future, but I don't really know if it's going to happen or not, to be honest.
Do you miss home when you're on tour?
I absolutely miss home.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
totally.
Right, okay. Next question concerns politics. Trump or Clinton?
Oh my God.
I had to ask this.
Is there a choice? Man, again, I feel like
Trapped.
I don't know if that's
Trapped.
a real choice.
Yeah.
I really don't know what I'm going to do, and I'm not even going to be home for election day, and I could like file an absentee ballot and I guess vote before or whatever, but I don't even know if I'm going to bother, you know. It's just can't see it being good either way.
Okay. What is your K2 in terms of musical achievements?
I had a pair of skis once that were K2s. They were really good. What is my,
K2.
what's the K2? I don't even understand that terminology.
The highest mountain? No. The last but one highest mountain in Himalayas.
Oh, okay. What is my? Would probably be to like have 7 different beautiful girls in a room with me naked at once. Sorry.
Playing guitar.
No, I wouldn't want to be playing guitar, but I would be maybe with Berlusconi doing the boonga boonga. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can give that a serious answer because I always wanted to play piano, so maybe I'll take lessons.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to keep growing as an artist and keep writing and hoping that over the years, you know, that the hands hold up and, you know, just keep on my journey and keep climbing hills and mountains.
Right. So tonight has been your first solo show in Poland.
Yeah.
Would you like to come back?
One here,
I know.
and then we're back. We're going to Germany and then back to Austria. I played 3 in Italy, 1 in Austria, and yeah, I guess here.
Would you like to come back to Poland?
Oh, I love it. I would love it. The fans were great. I've been here before with UFO and also doing clinic tours, and it's always been great. The people have always been really wonderful.
Right, and the last question. Are you dressing up for Halloween?
I won't be home again. For whatever reason, I miss Halloween every year.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you are...
Maybe I'm going to dress up like a rock guy this year. No. Yeah, at home it's October 31st. I think it might be a different date in Europe, but regardless. Yeah, if we're on stage, maybe it'd be cool to dress up. I always thought it'd be cool to like dress up like Ace Frehley or something and go out with the Ace makeup on.
Yeah, wonderful. So, are we going to play a song for the encore of this interview?
Okay, I composed this when I was just 5 months. Actually, I wasn't even born yet. I was still in my mom's womb in the embryo, and I wrote that.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Vinnie.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Thanks for the show and the interview. I appreciate it too.
Thanks.